Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Let's Play Pixelmon from the Pixelmon Let's Go server. My name is Dave and I'll be your host for this episode, as always. Today is the day where we finalize our team. We have to because the fight is fairly soon. Me and Kaysen just missed ourselves. He hadn't really lot of access to the internets lately, and he was able to log on this morning. Apparently his morning is earlier than my morning, so we didn't catch one another. But I think we'll just go ahead and build our team, our 3 pokes, and then we'll hope for the best. I've gotten a lot of suggestions for my team. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I have learned a little bit more about double battles, and I have made up my mind a little bit on pokes that I want to use. I'm not 100% sure on the pokes that I want to use. So let's start with one choice that I'm kind of excited about just because it looks cool, and that is Marowak. This one, right there. Alolan Marowak. Wham! Because it looks awesome. So our Alolan Marowak right here has the right lightning rod ability. We may get rid of that, give it the rock head ability, and then teach it Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is, I think, 120 fire move. So 120 power fire move, which will boost which will get a stab boost, is what I'm trying to say here. And we'll do a lot of damage. However, we would get recoil, not if we have the rocket ability. And then other stuff, I think we can give it a good ghost type attack. I'll have a look if I find a ghost type attack that Marowak can learn that attacks both enemies for the double battle, which would be cool. So Marowak could be a nice damage dealer. Its defense is up. It would be nicer if attack would be up, but yeah, it's pretty slow, but with a thick club. I forgot exactly what it does. I think it boosts its damage. I'm not sure if it does it in general or just for specific types. I'll have to look that up. So Marowak is, I'm pretty sure on that. That would just be fun. Another poke that I want to use is a Flygon. That's why we're breeding our Trapinges. Well, I mean, we're really breeding those to fight the evil Etho. But if we have a Flygon, we have access to a few interesting things. For example, Flygon has Levitate. A very strong move in double battles is Earthquake, because for one, it's a strong move in general, but also it hits every Pokemon except for the one using it, right? Super strong, it's both enemies, but it can also hurt your teammate unless your Pokemon has Levitate. And guess what? Flygon has both of these. It has Earthquake and Levitate. That's awesome. It's also a stab move, like Earthquake is also a stab move because it's a ground dragon type. And Flygon can also learn Defog, which gets rid of a bunch of hazards and I think screens as well. Which, again, super useful in double battle. So that would be nice. Now here's the thing. Both Marowak, I think, would do mainly normal type attacks, like physical attacks. So does Flygon. So there's that. Both of them very offensive pokes, and I thought maybe I should get something more defensive. So I thought maybe we go for an Aggron, right? We have our Laren, I think. Is it still a Laren, or did we evolve it? I think we finally evolved it. There we go, our Aggron. Yeah! Cool poke. Really cool looking poke. Really like it. But here's the problem. Our Marowak will be weak against water. Our Flygon will be weak against water. And guess what? Our Aggron? Weak against water. So maybe not. I mean, it would be such a cool poke. I mean, it's just such a cool poke. Super strong. Pretty defensive, like the physical defense is super high. Could be a good one, but I don't want to stack weaknesses against water. So These three were my ideas for picks that I could use. And now comes to suggestions by you people. For example, I got a team suggested on my Discord server by Deadly Emu, who suggested a team consisting of Shedinja, which I do not have, but is a pretty trolly Pokemon, could be fun. Mr. Meme, which could be fun, maybe. And Cloyster. So these are the three Pokemon that were suggested. And maybe instead of Mr. Meme, we have a Electrode. So the Mr. Mime pick was based on Trick Room. Trick Room is a move, I think, that switches the priority of, like, who gets to go first. Slowpokes get to attack first after Trick Room for a few rounds, and Fast Pokes basically become the Slowpokes. Since we don't know what Kaysen is doing too much, this is probably not something we should go for. Also with our Flygon. Our Flygon is supposed to be super fast, super speedy. We would kind of shoot ourselves in the foot with that. So, probably not. I mean, if the rest of our pokes would be super slow, that would maybe work, but like this. Okay, let's just have them here. Whatever. Get these. So that's probably not gonna work. Shedinja I don't have, but I kind of like the. Oh, click this on here. I kind of like the idea of having a Shedinja because it's super trolly. It only takes damage from, I think, 4 specific types, and the other types it's immune to. That's obviously pretty cool, and we could use that. But I'd have to get one, and I'm not too sure on that. Then the Cloyster I don't have, I'd have to get that one as well. But the Electrode pick seems to be interesting, and I'll talk to you about the Electrode once I've hatched these eggs and we'll have a look at it. We are very close to getting a really good Flygon here, a really good Trapinch for our Flygon. Let's see what we get. The first Trapinch has perfect IVs. Oh, and it's a bashful nature. Not a bad nature though. We could probably use this. It has all the perfect IVs, right? I didn't see that wrong. No, it has all the perfect IVs, so that one is pretty neat. That's definitely a maybe. If we don't get one with the perfect nature, for this tournament, we'll use that one. Next one has 2 out of 5. Okay. Next one. Not that good. Next one, not that good. And the last one, not that good. I'll check the natures on them anyway. Maybe we can use them for breeding. This one is Jolly. That's good. I think it only had 2 perfect ones though. Adamant and Rash. Okay, the Jolly one is the third one. The third one had HP attack and special attack. Yeah, we only want the first 2 really. First 2 perfect IVs, so I'd say we use this one for our team in the double battle. So this will be our Flygon. I'll teach it Defog, I'll teach it Earthquake. It'll be fun. But now to Electrode. Electrode is a Pokemon that I think could actually be pretty cool in a double battle. We have it over here in a, I think that's a quick ball. This guy right over here. First off, great voice. I like that. Has a careful nature. It's not that good. Okay. Electrode is a special little ball Pokemon over here because Electrode can learn both Reflect and Light Screen, which are 2 really useful defensive moves. One sets down damage taken, like physical damage taken, to both Pokemon in the team. I think down to a third or reduces by a third. Light Screen does the same thing for special attack. So for special attacks, we'll only take a third of the damage, or 2/3 of the damage, I'm not sure. It'll help. We can also give it a light clay, which we have a bunch of, and it will increase the duration of both of those moves. Aha, nice. Electrode can also learn Explosion, which will kill itself and possibly our teammate, but it will be a 250 power move, which it sounds pretty fun. It sounds pretty fun. And then we'll have one more move open, which will probably go for some electric type attack, so we have that. And with it being electric type, it is our one Pokemon that actually can do something against water type Pokemon. Problem is, it's electric type, so if somebody actually uses Earthquake, we're done for. But yeah, so currently the team looks like this. Marowak. There we go. So we have our Electrode, we have our Marowak, and we have a Flygon. Which, well, we don't have a Flygon yet, but we'll have a Flygon. There we go. So, these three are the team so far. And these three are the pokes that I'm gonna train now and evolve, and I'll try to get the right moves onto them. But I have a little bit of time, and I might change things up after the episode is done. Just in case some of the competition is watching this video and they want to prepare, although that would be really, really short notice. So they don't know what we're doing, really. We can help. Also, I should probably prepare at least 1 or 2 Pokemon, just in case Kaysen went for a little Marowak or a Flygon or an Electrode, so we can switch it out. I'm not sure if having the same Pokemon twice is allowed in this, so we should have at least 1 backup, I think. Alright. Electrode learns Light Screen, I think, by leveling up, and Reflect will need the TM for it. Let's have a look. We have that. Also, Flygon will learn Defog. I'm not sure if that is by leveling up or if that is by TM. So we'll have to have a look if we have the TMs. Now, Reflect, I think, was like in the 30s. So that should be in here, and I don't see it right away. We can see all the 30s. That's a problem. Let's have a look at this. Safeguard, Taunt, Calm Mind, Roar, Earthquake. We still have 1 Earthquake, that's nice at least. Toxic is a move that hits both enemies, so this could be an interesting move if we need to fill something up. Let's have a look in... That's a log. Let's have a look in here. Psychic, Fire Blast, Energy Ball, Ally Switch. What does Ally Switch do? So according to Bulbapedia, let me read really quick. Ally Switch causes the user to switch places with the ally opposite to itself and is an increased priority move. It will fail if the user is in the middle of the field in a triple battle, if the user has no ally opposite it, or if used in a single battle, multi-battle encounter. Okay. If a Pokemon targeted an ally with a move, but as a result of ally switch, the Pokemon is now targeting itself when it would execute the move, it will fail. I do not understand what these words mean. It switches place with the ally opposite to itself. So, let's say these are our opposing Pokemon. This is us, like, this is our teammate, and this is us. So, what is the ally opposite to ourselves? That one? That one? This is our ally. If we do ally switch, is it that one? Do we switch with that one? Or, I don't get it. That's a really weird description. So, I don't really know what that means. So, let's just ignore it, I guess. I've echoed voice. I heard about this move. So, there were obviously other moves also. Oh, we have defog. Perfect. Oh, that's actually an HM. Nice. Yeah, so there were some other teams that were suggested to me, and other pokes that were suggested to me. One of them is the typical Sylveon with Pixelate and Pixieplate and stuff like that, which gets suggested all the time. Here's the problem. I don't have a hidden ability Eevee or a hidden ability Sylveon, and getting one in 3 days and training it up and also get the other stuff for the team is just not gonna happen. Well, I am trying to get one every now and then, but it hasn't happened yet, and it's not gonna happen for this tournament, sadly. Although I realize that would be extremely strong. That's for sure. Okay, we have Explosion, but I think Electrode learns Explosion anyway before level 30. Volt Switch is also a move that we could possibly give Electrode. Volt Switch, I think, is basically like U-turn. So we attack and then we can switch out. Just that this is an electric type move. So that could be cool. Looks like I don't have Reflects. It's a bit of a problem. I'm pretty sure Reflect is the move that we will need the TM for. Let's have a look at a few markets then maybe. Maybe I can find it. Oh hey, Nebracells TMs. How fun would it be if I could buy the TM from Nebris and then use it against Nebris? That'd be fun. Probably the only move I get to use against Nebris before he completely wipes everything. Oh man. Nebris is on a team together with Xylophony, I think. Both people that really know what they're doing. Nebris is known for his cheatiness and for winning all the tournaments anyway. So that team is way overpowered. Looks like Nebris is not selling Reflect. He is selling Detect and Protect and stuff like that. We could go for something like that, but kind of want to have Reflect instead of that. He is selling Dragon Tail, and somebody was suggesting Dragon Tail for our Flygon, which... Speaking of Flygon, I said I'm gonna use this one because it has perfect IVs, right? I'm not that sure anymore. Because I still do that. Wow. Because even though it has perfect IVs, it doesn't have the right nature. So we will level it up to level 60, right? If it is like a linear increase with the IVs, by level 60 it should have gained I think somewhere around 8 to 10 points into attack from its IVs. Now, if we have the right nature, it will increase the attack stat by 10% in general. So, if by level 60 it has an attack stat of over 100, well, or over 80, I guess, it will have gained more attack points from the right nature compared to full IVs. And because it will have some amount of attack IVs, it'll be better. Maybe we can even find a Trapinch that has perfect IVs in attack and the right nature, just other IVs not perfect. And then we'll go for that. So I'll have a look at that again. And now we're looking for TM, what was it? 33? 33. I don't see it so far. It's a psychic one, so kind of see it, I guess. And she is not selling that one either. What's kind of annoying. Alright, I'll have a look at a better Trapinch. One that fits our description a little bit better, and then we'll train it and evolve it, and then we'll give it a few moves. Same with Electrode, and I think my choice is over a few times in that time. Maybe I can think of something better still, but so far I think it's solid. Finally! After all this time here, here, IVs 3. Perfect IVs. 30 in special attack, so that almost is a full one. And Jolly Nature. This is the Trapinch that we have been waiting for. Now, either we go for a Jolly nature or for an Adamant nature. Adamant would actually boost attack, which I was talking about in my example there. But Jolly is the one that I actually wanted because it will make it extra speedy. It'll be super fast. Super fast. So, that will be the one. This will be the one. The one. The ones? The one. Actually, the 30, that doesn't work. Okay, so, yeah, I wanted to say the 31s because it has the 31s that we want, but hey, whatever. Really? I don't believe it. A Manaphy has spawned. Not on me, not on Mario, not on Etho, probably on Sten. I feel like it is on Sten. He says he hasn't found it, but it's always on Sten. It's always Sten. Of course it's always Sten. So I think it's on Sten. What? The one is evolving? Our Vibrava, which was our Trapinch before, will now finally be our Flygon. This has been a long time coming. Once again, long time coming. Dragon Claw and Dragon's Breath. I think we can do that. Don't have the moveset for this one fully figured out just yet. Let me get... So there we go. Our Flygon. Ground Dragon with Levitate. Oh boy. Full immunity to all ground type moves. This will be fun. For sure. Already knows Earthquake. The only other move that I have for it planned out is Defog. We'll give it that. I don't know about the other attack. Somebody suggested Dragon Tail, as I said. We'll see about that. The other team is coming along well as well. Electro is level 49 already. It's soundproof. We might switch out the ability to the other one. Forgot which one it was, but we might do that. And then our Marowak is already level 47 by now. Doesn't really have the best moves. I mean, Flash is pretty good. So, by the way, I had another look at what the Thick Club actually does with Marowak, and it doubles the attack stat. Which, I mean, it would extra good now if we had a better nature for it, but yeah, it will double the attack. And then if we also still use a stab move, that will be so good. So good. So this will be a fun poke. It has Lightning Rod, which could protect our other pokes from electricity. Not that our Flygon is really... or Electrode really is weak to electricity or anything, so we probably change that ability out with an ability capsule. Next up is EV training. The EVs for the one are pretty self-explanatory. It's a attacker that is supposed to be super speedy, so attack and speed. That'll be pretty simple. Let's take one of these, one of each, and give them to it. Now, the Electrode, I don't really know which ones will give it. Our Marowak will give attack as well, but not speed. It's a super slow poke, and I don't think giving it speed EVs will change that in any sort of fashion. So what else do we give it? We could give it some more special defense, since the defense is already super high. We could also give it more HP. I'm not sure on that though. So we'll give it attack for now. Our Electrode, not really a normal attacker. Special attack is decreased, which is a problem. We might give it speed as well, just like our Flygon, but I'm not sure. So you'll basically what I'm saying here, you will have to help me out with the EVs a little bit as well with the movesets. If you have any suggestions on what to do there, feel free to let me know. Now, the pokes that I use for EV training, I remember two pokes that are super useful because they spawn a lot. Trapinches, those give attack EVs right over here. There's one. These guys give attack EVs, and the Diglets give speed EVs. So these are the two pokes that I'll be fighting for this. Let's actually have a look at how the EVs are at the moment. Our Electrode has... That might explain why special attack is pretty high in some of them. Special attack is full, obviously. So we'll have to get rid of all of those. Same here. Let me guess. Full special attack as well. Yeah, I'll quickly get rid of those. Let's see, special attack berries. I think was grappa berries? That's Breloom. I took the Breelooms and the Katana with me as well, just so I can train into Katana. Because I want to have a high level Katana. We were talking about that in the last episode. And the Breloom. Because I want to have a strong Breloom in the future. So I thought I might as well train it. And why did these berries die again? These berries keep dying. It's so annoying. I don't know why that happens. Yeah. Also, the Breloom could be our backup poke for the tournament, in case we have to switch one out. So it was not the grappa berries, HP, speed. So I think it's the Hondo berries, which are dead as well. I don't like it that some berries keep dying, where others don't. Let's get a stack of those. Replant them. Hope they don't die this time. It's weird because other berries are just completely fine. Always. Weird. Electrode. Let's feed it berries until it says... There you go. Until it stops saying that special attack fell. Send out the one. Hello. Small. And then I guess we need a few more for Meryl Whack. Meryl Whack. Although, I don't... could we give Meryl Whack some normal attack? Or some special attacks? No, I don't think so. If attack is so much higher already with special attack EVs being so high. I feel like this is a good idea. We'll have them have the special attacks. There we go. We'll rely on the special attacks from Kaysen, I guess. Which is a risky thing since we couldn't really discuss too much. I'm pretty sure he has 3 pokes, and I'll see what he has, and then we'll come up with something. Not too concerned, to be honest. Not too concerned. I don't expect us winning anyway, because as I said, Nebris and Xylo are in a team. I think, but I'm pretty sure Nebris has a strong partner, is what I remember, and I think that partner was Xylo. I'm not 100% on that. Whatever the case, Nebris is overpowered already anyway. Together with a strong partner, chances are slim. But we can do it. If anything, we could maybe troll a few people with our picks. I don't know. I guess our picks aren't actually that trolly, are they? We'll see what Kaysen has. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I EV train my pokes and maybe give him a few more moves that we won, but I think it's time in the episode right over here. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are excited for the tournament, which should be in the next episode of Pixelmon. I hope you can, before that happens, tell me about all the mistakes that I'm making and and how to fix them, preferably before the tournament happens, so I can actually fix things. But whatever the case, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you check back with me next time. Next episode, video, stream, whatever it will be. And until then, see ya!